Do you think traveling the world is expensive? Get ready to debunk that myth. Imagine for a moment a world where the thrill of travel isn't shackled by the weight of excessive costs. It's a common misconception that globetrotting is a luxury reserved for the wealthy, a fallacy that can hinder our adventurous spirits from spreading their wings. But what if I told you that this isn't necessarily true, that the path to your next adventure isn't paved with gold but with smart strategies and meticulous planning? Travel, you see, doesn't have to be an exorbitant affair. It's not about how much you spend, but how wisely you spend. With the right tips and tricks up your sleeve, you can turn your dreams of exploring the world into an affordable reality. And the best part? It's easier than you might think. So are you ready to learn how to travel on a budget? Let's dive right in. First things first, planning your budget is key. It's the cornerstone of every successful budget-friendly adventure. It's about knowing what you have, what you can spend, and where you can save. Setting a travel budget might seem daunting, but it's as simple as understanding your finances and prioritizing your wants and needs. Start by examining your regular income and expenses. Deduct your essential costs, and what you're left with is your discretionary income. This discretionary income is where your travel fund begins. Consider setting aside a portion each month specifically for travel. It could be as little as 5% or as much as 25% based on your personal circumstances and travel goals. And remember, this isn't a race. Saving for travel is a marathon, not a sprint. So be patient, be consistent, and before you know it, you'll have a tidy sum set aside for your next adventure. Remember, every penny counts when you're planning a budget-friendly trip. Scene script. Next up, let's talk about accommodations and transportation. When it comes to finding a place to stay, consider home-sharing services. They offer a wide range of options, from renting a room to an entire house, and often they are cheaper than hotels. Hostels are another budget-friendly option. They provide a unique opportunity to meet fellow travelers, and you might even pick up a few travel tips along the way. For those with a taste for adventure, camping can be an exciting and affordable choice. You'll wake up to the sounds of nature and save money at the same time. Now onto transportation. Public transport is your friend. Buses, trams, and trains are generally cheaper than renting a car or taking a taxi. Plus, they offer a chance to experience the local culture up close. Walking or biking is not only free, but also healthy and environmentally friendly. As you can see, there are many ways to save on accommodations and transportation when you travel. Now, let's not forget about food. One of the joys of traveling is trying out new cuisines, but it doesn't have to break the bank. Street food is a fantastic option. It's usually inexpensive, delicious, and gives you a taste of the local culture. If you're staying somewhere with a kitchen, consider cooking your own meals. Shopping at local markets can be a fun experience, and it allows you to explore the local produce and ingredients. You can even try recreating some of the local dishes you've tasted. Eating out doesn't always mean dining at expensive restaurants. Local eateries and cafes can offer authentic and affordable meals. Remember, the aim is to savor the local flavors, not to splurge on fancy dining. Food is an integral part of travel, but it doesn't have to be a costly affair. By being smart about where and what you eat, you can save a lot of money. So there you have it, folks. Traveling doesn't have to break the bank. We've unpacked this myth and shown you how to navigate your way around the globe with a budget-friendly approach. Let's recall the journey we've taken together. We started with budget planning and saving, demonstrating that with a bit of forethought and discipline, you can accrue a travel fund that'll take you places. We then delved into the world of affordable accommodation and transportation. From hostels and home-sharing platforms to public transit and bike rentals, we've highlighted an array of options that won't empty your wallet. Next, we dished out some tips on eating on a budget. We talked about local markets, street food, and self-catering to ensure you can savor the flavors of the world without spending a fortune. Remember, the world is yours to explore, no matter your budget. So start planning your next adventure today.